Sons and Daughters of God for March 26th. The reading is entitled, Lazarus Raised to Testify to God's Glory. The scripture reading is taken from John 11, verse 4. When Jesus heard that, he said, This sickness is not unto death, but for the glory of God, that the Son of God might be glorified thereby. Christ's 2 days' delay after hearing that Lazarus was sick was not a neglect or a denial on his part. This should be an encouragement to us. We are to rest in the Lord and wait patiently for Him. The answer to our prayers may not come as quickly as we desire, and it may not be just what we have asked, but He who knows what is for the highest good of His children will bestow a much greater good than we have asked if we do not become faithless and discouraged. Christ had not only the loved ones at Bethany to think of, He had the training of His disciples to consider. They were to be His representatives to the world, that the Father's blessing might include all. For their sake He permitted Lazarus to die. Had He restored him from illness to health, the miracle that is the most positive evidence of His divine character would not have been performed. Had Christ been in the sick room, Lazarus would not have died, for Satan would have had no power over him. In the presence of the life-giver, death could not have aimed his dart at Lazarus. He permitted Lazarus to pass under the dominion of death, and the suffering sisters saw their brother laid in the grave. Christ knew that as they looked on the face of their dead brother, their faith in their Redeemer would be severely tried. Thus He was pruning the branches that they might bring forth more fruit. He knew that because of the struggle through which they were now passing, their faith would shine forth with far greater power. To all who are reaching out to feel the guiding hand of God, the moment of greatest discouragement is the time when divine help is nearest. From every temptation and every trial, He will bring them forth with firmer faith and a richer experience. Thank you for listening.